Hello, welcome to the first episode of Mountain Jim Card Collectibles, and I am your host, Mountain Jim. And you might have watched one of my older sports cards and collectibles shows that was on YouTube, and I needed a break, and some issues came up as well, and that was for R&R cards and collectibles. And I was doing a lot of reviews on R&R cards and collectibles besides just talking about cards, and it was going well. But I also had a different channel that I was using, and I like to do UFOs, ghost stories, this and that. And I got a copyright strike, so I stepped back, took a break, had to redesign the way that I do my shows that I put up on YouTube. And lately I have really been craving doing more card content. I haven't been just focusing on my business, my sports card reselling business. And for the past few months, I had hit some hard times. I really have. And I know a lot of other people have in the sports card realm. Whether it's reselling, getting the good deals, dealing with fanatics and tops, or just dealing with the fact that the sports card business is in constant turmoil. Anyway, that's enough about me and my past. And so let's get on with the new show, Mountain Jim Card Collectibles. And I'm based out of Montana, or like I put in the description, Western States. And it is a challenge to do sports cards in Montana and Western States in general, because we just do not have the access to sports cards like the rest of the country. So, let's get on with it. So today I want to talk about Trevor Lawrence. And I just scratch my head about how people are selling Trevor Lawrence cards. They're getting the bids. They're getting the sales. Trevor Lawrence has the name recognition, which is very, very important to sports cards, which I think is great. But the results just aren't coming in. And I just scratch my head about how he is getting as far as he is in the sports card realm. I mean, there are better players that you can pick up for a lot less that just don't have the name recognition currently. I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan. I always have been. A lot of my sports cards are Seattle Mariners, Seattle Seahawks, Seattle Supersonics. And Geno Smith is really doing well this year as a quarterback. He's ranked right up there. But he's just kind of a sleeper for now, which is surprising. And Trevor Lawrence is getting a lot more of the limelight than I feel he deserves currently, at least for his sports cards. Because let's face it, he's getting a lot of bad press currently about how the Jacksonville Jaguars are doing. So let's kind of go over a few cards here. I don't mean to pick on any sellers. This is not about picking on sellers. I'm just surprised at some of the prices that these cards are going for. You know, like here we have a 2021 Skybox Metal Universe. It's been graded from Arena. $85. A Panini Flawless Ruby RPA rookie card patch auto. 1 out of 15 with a PSA 8 nonetheless. Yeah, it's an auto. $4.99. 0 bids. Here we have a Trevor Lawrence PSA 8 2021 Contenders Rookie of the Year rookie card auto gold. It's got 5 bids. 5 days to go. It's at $38. And I have been watching and watching and watching these auctions. I have been hunting down another kind of a bigger card that I've been searching. And I keep running across Trevor Lawrence auctions. And I just don't get it. I mean, some of these, they have a ways to go. To me, they're priced accordingly. I'm not sure what the auctions will end at. The prices are going down. I have to admit, the prices are starting to come down than what I saw last week. But still, I scratch my head on these type of cards. This 2021 Panini Select, Trevor Lawrence, Select Signature Prism Blue, Rookie Auto 40 out of 50, PSA 9, $424.99. I mean, I wouldn't be selling it for that, to be honest. If that was my card, I would have it priced accordingly. I'd probably have it priced under $100. This one really gets me too. This 2021 Donruss Optic Trevor Lawrence Red Rookie RPS Auto Rookie Card. 22 out of 150. It's a PSA 9. $82. 77 bids on it. Nice card. Don't get me wrong. Here's another Trevor Lawrence 2021 Donruss, the rookie autographs. Rookie card out of 299. 53. There's $53 with 3 bids. And then we come to these guys, the 2021 Trevor Lawrence Optic. This is an Optic nonetheless. I like Optic. It's not a Prism. Rated rookie on card auto. Red out of 75. It's a PSA 9. $575. Yeah, there's 0 bids on it in 6 hours and 34 minutes. But you better rush to get that one. Better jump in that pool. And, here's another one, $389.99 for another rookie card. $459. This is a Panini Donruss. Another the rookies. 211 out of 299. I understand fanboy logic. Fanboys are one thing. But the thing about Trevor Lawrence is he going to have a legacy even? I mean, he doesn't really have one as of yet. He's had better seasons, don't get me wrong, but you and I both know that quarterbacks are not the most popular commodity on the block for football right now, and that's just based upon the past few years where we have Kansas City Chiefs winning everything. Patrick Mahomes. And for quarterbacks, that's the problem. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes basically kicks the butt of every quarterback that we are currently dealing with. And for sports cards, it shows. It really does. Let's kind of go over some win-loss records here. Buffalo Bills. This is American AFL or AFC, American Football Conference. Buffalo Bills are 3-1, AFC East. Baltimore Ravens are sitting. Why they haven't have them up at the very top, I don't know. Because Pittsburgh Steelers are doing the best, 3-1 for the FC North. The Houston Texans are doing the best at 3-1 for the FC South. But then in that same AFC South, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars sitting at 0-4. 0-1 for home, 0-3 for away, 0-1 for divisions, 0-4 for division conferences. And I won't go too much further, but let's get into some stats for just season leaders. Because, for passing, like I said earlier, Geno Smith. You're going to find better deals on Geno Smith cards than you will for Trevor Lawrence. Let's take a look at some of these numbers for passing. Kirk Cousins, he is number one on the chart. Completion percentage, 67.2 for 1,373 yards. That's what's pushing him up there. Then we have Geno Smith. Completion percentage, he's actually doing better, 72.3%, which would be the highest for completion percentage besides Jaden Daniels. But Geno Smith has a total of 1,182 total yards. We follow that with Tampa Bay's Baker Mayfield. Completion percentage of 71.9% for a total of 1,164 yards. And let's see, let's look at how C.J. Stroud is doing. Great quarterback, C.J. Stroud, 67.6%. Completion percentage for the year for a total of 1,054 yards. Let's see if we can. There's Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is rated 23. He is at a 53.3 completion percentage for only 729 yards total, which he's doing better than Justin Herbert. And Jordan Love's injured, and Anthony Richardson. So many of these quarterbacks, I have found that, I don't mean to say it, but they're overhyped. I really like Jaden Daniels. And I really like Michael Penix Jr. rolling into this season, but I know they haven't been playing Penix Jr. He's just one of my favorites because I'm a big UW fan, Huskies. But there's just when I look at these numbers, and I get to looking at auctions that are coming down to the end, I don't know what to say. And here's Patrick Mahomes. He's rated number 12, 68.6 percentage, 904 yards. But man, I still feel like we're going to see Kansas City, going far this season is the usual business. Let's see let's just look at my favorites, the Seahawks. I know they just lost, it breaks my heart, 3-1. Is there anyone else that stand out? The Minnesota Vikings were really standing out to me this year. Let's see. Because they're sitting at 4-0. Let's see, what else do we have here? In Kansas City, of course, 4-0. Right now, if we were to call a Super Bowl and just wins, NFL standings, AFC, NFC, well, it'd be Kansas City Chiefs versus Minnesota Vikings. That's straight up the way it is. They're doing the best so far. Kirk Cousins, Patrick Mahomes. Let's see. Let's just before I get out of here, what was I thinking? Kirk Cousins. I don't know what was I saying Kirk Cousins for? He's with Atlanta. So right here, if you want to just base your best two quarterbacks based on win-loss records, Sam Darnold and Patrick Mahomes. Well, I was thinking Kirk Cousins. And, Sam Darnold, you're gonna get a better deal on a Sam Darnold card than you will for a Trevor Lawrence. But he just doesn't have the name recognition. even to an extent, Kirk Cousins just doesn't have the same recognition as Trevor Lawrence. I don't know why. You can just price the cards out for the most part. So, where do we go from here? Well, it's kind of before I end this episode, I've been doing this for a while. This is kind of just Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I mean, he's doing so much better. I mean, look at these prices. You have to see him 95, 175, 149. Here's what this guy has it priced right at 950, you know. Yeah, there are some big Kirk Cousins cards. I can't say they're not. I mean, what are we looking at here? $7,999. What is that? Kirk Cousins 2012 Contenders Cracked Ice Rookie. Let's make sure I'm in the right spot here. Let's get back there. Yeah. Kirk Cousins. And let's get into Geno Smith. I mean, I guess I was on the wrong screen there for you. So I'll cycle in Kirk Cousins here. And people are bidding for his stuff. I can't say they're not. You know, he's doing really good this year. I mean, he's top of the charts. But the thing is he's top of the charts. It's great. But you and I both know that legendary sports heroes always have to win Super Bowls because they will just fade. Let's find that one where I went over for what, $7,999. That is just, yeah, it's a nice card. I can't say it's not. I like the way it looks. It's Kirk Cousins 2012 Contenders Cracked Ice Rookie Auto number 1 out of 20. 10 and 10. That's what I like. That's why the price is what it is. 10. I don't see a lot of 10 and 10s for a lot of these quarterback cards. That's a beautiful card. Let's check out Geno Smith. Geno Smith. Here we have one for 2013, Geno Smith, Panini Contenders, Gem Mint 10. That's at $499. A lot of people are bidding on this stuff, $500. You know, if they're a low price, they got a lot of bids. 2013 Topps Chrome, Geno Smith Rookie Auto, $339 off $447, $79 their best offer. But it's a PSA 9. And let's see, is that one even graded? It doesn't look like it's missing a grade, it looks like to me. There should be 2 grades. That's what gets me about some of these things, you know. Is that a autograph 10? Yeah. So that's just it about quarterbacks. I mean, I have spent so much of my time this summer trying to get into a good deal on a quarterback. That's going to be a great quarterback. That's going to, you know, possibly win the Super Bowl. If not, at least get to the Super Bowl. And right now, for quarterbacks, I mean, Sam Darnold, you know, I mean, how far will the Minnesota Vikings go this year? I don't know. It's something to really think about. Is he going to be the one? Or is Kansas City going to hit the Super Bowl too? Is it going to be Kansas City versus Minnesota Vikings? I just, once again, are those going to be the 2 big quarterbacks? I don't know. But I do hope that you tune in again for my next episode of Mountain Jim Card Collectibles. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.